J-Drone here, this is JX Bugs 2 GPS drone, and there is my battery mod. That's the Bugs 6's battery, and it's going to go into this Bugs 2. The Bugs 2 has a unique battery that clips into it, but a little bit of bubble wrap, a little tape, and this bad boy fits in there mighty snug. And it is the same connector, so you just got to put it in, and the connection will only go one way. One side's rounded, the other side's squared, so you really can't screw that up. And we have power. So we are going to set that down, and we are going to turn on our controller here, and then we're going to calibrate it really quickly, round and round, and up, then round and round. And now we're going to try to connect to the app, and I can't connect to the app, and I found out why. This is running 5G. None of the devices I have run 5G, so I guess I got to get a device that runs 5G. So no Wi-Fi FPV for me on this one. This upper button will start the motors here. We're just going to get that away from that rock. I don't want my blade spinning and hitting something. Alright, motor's fired, and we are up. This is in GPS hold and also your altitude hold. So we are going to test that out right quick. If you're just looking, as you can see, GPS works. If you're just looking for quick snips, how to calibrate, testing GPS, altitude climbs, dude, I have it. I appreciate that some people are busy. You want to get right to the point. You don't got the time to watch a full 10 to 11 minute video, and you just want to see if something works. I'm with it. I have those videos already made. So if you go on my channel, I've been taking snips. I've been trying to consolidate one video into multiple videos to give you what you want to see. If you want to see the GPS works like I'm doing here, I got a video for that. If you want to see altitude climb with a camera test, I got a video for that. If you want to see battery mod video, I got a video for that. J-Drone is thinking about you guys. A lot of the drone flyers, a lot of the reviewers, they're once and done, two and done type reviews. They'll test and review the drone and then throw it to the junk drawer and be on with the next thing. Not me. If I like a drone, I'm going to fly it. I'm going to fly it to the T, and I'm going to show you how well it flies. I'm also going to break it down for you. I'm going to show you battery mods. I'm going to show you testing, and I'm going to do it quickly. 2-minute videos. That way I'm not wasting your time. Now, if you want to come for a ride with me, that's what this video is about. This is going to be the full flight here. This is going to be about 11.5-minute video. And again, the Wi-Fi signal coming off of this drone is operating in 5G. 90%, I'm going to even say 95% of the United States is operating off of 4G, with a select few that are operating off of 5G, and a couple of people that know how to actually tap the 5G. The 5G is supposed to be a better connection, it's supposed to be a stronger connection, it's supposed to make the Wi-Fi connection from the smart device to the drone last longer so you can see it further FPV. I don't have nothing 5G, so I can't test it. Eventually I will get something 5G, and we will get that tested out, because I'm very curious to see how well it works. Most of the Wi-Fi FPV drones that I have worked okay. They're just not superb. I mean, the Parrot Bebop is a Wi-Fi operated drone, and that works superb. Same thing with the DJI Phantom Standard. It works superb. So you have Wi-Fi that's already out there that works amazing. And then you have your toy grade that kind of works, and some of it works a little bit better than others. So definitely want to test this out. And we're playing in the clouds, guys. We're really not in the clouds, we're right below the clouds, but we're really cruising with this. Keep your eye on the sky. You'll be able to see it soon. This is a really nice flyer. The GPS hold, as I showed you, works. It will fluctuate in altitude just a little bit, especially if there's wind. If there's a 10-mile-an-hour wind, it's going to try to pitch against it, and because it's pitching against it, and because the pitch is a little bit harder than it really should be, it's going to lose altitude a little bit. And as you can see, I have a little bit of wind, but nothing really to brag about or to mention. And you should be able to start to see the drone here. We are going to bring it back towards myself now, right above the tree line to the right, and there she is. You can definitely see her. Very cool looking drone. This drone is heavier than the Bugs 6, the Bugs 8, and the Bugs 3. It has some weight to it. It is slower than the Bugs 6, 8, and 3. Let that be known. It also has way more features than all those drones. And here we're going to give it a really nice pull. That was an extreme pull. and it's back where it started. I'm impressed with that. I really am. I don't know. And again, it dropped out to just a little here. We're gonna yank it back again. I'm walking with it. I'm walking with it. Let it go, and again, it drops out to just a little bit, but then it gets back where it was. So that's pretty impressive. The GPS works well on this. I've tested the return home. We're going to test the return home on this again this flight. Return home worked last time. I swear, and I keep forgetting to drop an X. I need to drop an X when I test this. Drop an X on takeoff point because I think it's going to land right on it or right near it. And again, there's another altitude climb for you. Guys are saying, hey, where's the footage? Where's the footage, Jay? Footage is coming. We're going to do a full flight video of this footage. But if you want to check out an altitude climb, I have like a 2-minute altitude climb that I've integrated with footage from the camera. The camera's actually pretty darn good. The first footage that I gave of the camera was not a fair shake, super bright, super windy, and you got a little bit of jello. The footage I got from today, super bright, next to no wind, was pretty darn amazing. It was very nice footage. So all in all, this embodied camera works really well in the right conditions. If you're going to be fighting wind, if you're going to be nose down in 10 to 15 mile an hour wind, you're going to expect some jello. If you're going to fly on a calm day like today and super bright, obviously the brightness has no issues with the shutter rate just flashing a little bit more than it should because of the brightness, and it's not causing a jello effect. The wind was causing that jello effect. So definitely be aware of that. If you're going out to get dope footage on a windy day, you're probably not going to get it. Will you be able to pull stills from the film? Absolutely. But if you're going to get it, you're going to try to go for a full video in a windy day, you better be flying low to the ground or have some type of cover because up high you're going to get jello. Be forewarned. And again, the battery I have in this is a Bugs. It's a Bugs 3. I have 5 Bugs 3s. 4 Bugs 3s and an F100, but they all take the same battery. This takes the same mAh and same voltage, but has a clip on the back. All you needed is a little bit more width on it to get it in there to hold. And as you can see, we're going to bring this back here, right in the center of the screen. Bam! Has a little bit of speed to it. This isn't a super slow drone. It's definitely slower than the 6, 8, and the 3, but it has some speed to it. Really nice flyer, it really is. There's a Hubsan out that this is right here. We are going to stop the video by doing that, and we are going to start the video. We are going to also turn off GPS, and now we're just in altitude hold. The Hubsan, GPS Hubsan, not the Desire, but the larger one that kind of looks like this. Striking resemblance. Striking feature, striking resemblance. The only thing I think the top model of that Hubsan has that this doesn't have is follow me. If they would have put a follow me feature on this, would have been case in point, almost like a tie, although I don't have that Hubsan to say it's a tie as far as performance wise goes, but from videos that I've watched and comparisons and statistics, it'd be darn close. It really would be darn close. But again, the top make of that model has follow me, and this one was not offered with follow me. But we're nearing 9 minutes here, guys. So the battery mod works. The battery, I promise you, this battery is actually a little bit lighter than the stock battery for the Bugs 2 because it doesn't have that end clip mount where there's 2 screws and there's a plastic piece and a clip to the back of it. It's just a battery frame, just the stock battery that the Bugs 3 used. That's what we're using in this with a little bit of bubble wrap wrapped around it. This drone flies really well. You take it out of GPS, you pick up a little bit more pitch, you pick up a little bit more speed, and you're just dealing with altitude hold then. It's nice they have that you can turn that off. The Hubsan Desire, I don't think you can turn that off. Your Alsenma, you can definitely turn that off. I believe the Phantom, I'm almost positive the Phantom, you can turn that off. The Parrot Bebop, I don't believe you can turn off the GPS on it. I believe that's always constant on it. Really smooth flyer. And again, be forewarned, if you fly out of range, this thing's coming back to you. If you go low voltage, don't bring it back home. This thing's supposed to come back to you. I haven't tested that yet. And if you go too high, you lose orientation, press a button. It's coming back to you. That's a really nice feature to have on a drone. Most of your GPS drones have that. I think they need to start coming stock and standard where the controller is obviously bound to the drone itself, where it doesn't need GPS and it just trickles back to that signal that's being transmitted, the connection that it has to it. I think toy grade needs to have that. I think toy grade should have that, and I think the technology we have today, it wouldn't be too hard to actually do that. The controller's bound to the quad itself. Why can't you press a button and have it draw it back to itself? There you go. This is the return home. I press the button, and as you can see, the drone's right over the top of the antenna right now, and it comes in pretty high, which is good. That's so it clears stuff, and it comes down pretty slow right away, but then it picks up speed as it comes down. So again, we're pushing 11 minutes here. We're pushing 11 minutes without pushing the bar here. As soon as it started beeping, I brought it back to me. I wasn't pushing the limits on voltage, and we pressed that return home button. And what's it doing here? It's slowly returning home. And again, I wish I would have put an X on the ground because it's pretty darn close to where I took off from. This isn't landing in the grass. It's landing right there. Guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and have a wonderful day. Take care.